are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Stephen Brault gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Ready now, number 4, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Cincinnati, the center fielder, number 4.
First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in, Joey Votto. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Votto, a 36-year-old veteran, has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's done well, 6 for 13. He's taken him deep once. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 21 homers, 53 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Well, that's off the plate.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he popped him up. Polanco coming on. but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Aquino, a native of the Dominican Republic, is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Newman's got it. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Reds out in front, 1-0. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way.
Newman.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch. Popped up. Votto has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's in there for strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty, one man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. That average for him up in the 360s now. 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. Now the 1-0.
2-0. Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Knuckle curve and a beauty, 2-1 now. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate.
Nick Senzel.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Polanco, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. 0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Runner at third here, nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now at the plate, Josh Van Meter. Bases empty and one away following the sac fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
One out, nobody on.
That's ball
2-0. Two balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Popped up. Bell camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
batting ninth. The pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Digging in now, Trevor Bauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates nothing. Into the box now, Josh Bell. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So striding in, Colin Moran. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way.
Here we go.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Suarez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The 0-2 once more.
I got the count 1 and 2.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, number 4, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Striding in, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he'll dive back in. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into right field, that's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
The batter, number
And now
24.
time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Aristides Aquino. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. From the stretch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Suarez on second. Castellanos at first. One gone. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Come on, Pittsburgh, let's go.
Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he is in there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Let's go, Pirates, come on.
This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a looper to left. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 31.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 3 runs already home here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reynolds is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
In now for the Reds, Josh Van Meter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no
A
strikes.
ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second.
That's the ball.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
From the stretch. Rolled slowly to first.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Reds are on top, 5-0. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
The count, 2-1. The count's full.
Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 31, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Bauer sets his sights. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the Pirates are in the hit column. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
So striding forward now, Kevin Newman. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
One and 2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And another base hit for him now. 3 for 3 in this one.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Strike taken, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. A 1-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Reds 5 and the Pirates nothing. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Line towards center field. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Into the box, Josh Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A 1-0 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Aquino is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
So stepping in, Colin Moran, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. Knuckle curve and a beauty, 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Gregory Polanco. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Going.
Stepping up to the plate, Jacob Stallings. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first.
Come on, Pirates.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs
The
until
center
there's a
fielder,
reason to
number
start
6.
mixing it up. He hasn't
Good
needed
ball.
many of his secondary pitches so
Dyson.
far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And he hits it hard to the right side. There's one. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Senzel. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding into the box, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Josh.
Into the box now, Josh Van Meter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a chopper to first. Might only get 1. To second for 1. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 5 and the Pirates nothing. Kevin Kramer is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You
Down
make a
back.
quality
Second
pitch on the
baseman.
inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ball.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
Counts
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. Reds lead this one 5-0. Robbie Erlin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 72, Robbie Erlin.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Bauer.
First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's a ball. Come on.
The 1-0 home. Erlin, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Line drive to center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
He came to play today,
Now
not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now, number 4, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Trying to keep it going, a perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. This one's flared out toward left. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. From the stretch.
Hey.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
And there's ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-1 home.
Hey.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up to Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. Will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Aquino moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the seventh, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Bauer pauses. Here it is on 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
1 strike.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The payoff pitch one more time. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Digging in once again, Jacob Stallings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Senzel brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Pirates 1. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Eugenio Suarez.
Now here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting. Right
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. The count 1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Ball 3.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting. Number 44.
Ready for another chance? Aristides Aquino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. None left for Cincinnati. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Ladies and
Lucas
gentlemen,
Sims
your
is on to
attention,
pitch
please.
out of the bullpen in the
Now
bottom
pitching
half of the
for the
eighth.
Reds, number 39, Lucas Sims.
Jose
Hitting for the
Osuna
Pirates,
will try and get his club
number
back into
36,
it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth.
Osuna.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Sims is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Osuna stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. He was great all night long.
Newman.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The count to the Pirates shortstop.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone.
Now
That's when, as a
second
pitcher, you
baseman,
just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Reynolds. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
2 out with the man at first. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Michael Feliz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up now, Nick Senzel. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Nick Senzel.
First pitch coming, here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Count 1-0. You got it good in there.
The 1-0.
Two balls, 1 strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Tucker Barnhart will be next.
Go Pirates!
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
1-0.
Too high, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip.
Get out of here, Red.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. And that misses. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Three and 1.
Outside.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping into the box, Josh Van Meter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
Ball, that's low.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. One run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Yexel Rios is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Yexel Rios.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, number 4. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Rios, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 12th round selection back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Left side, but well foul. Bases loaded here, nobody out. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Right to him. They get the force at the plate. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate. Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
You know, something to keep in mind, They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Swung on and missed. That strike two. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to short. Newman brings it in. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Reds lead it 7-1. Robert Stevenson, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Robert Stevenson.
Leading off the inning, Colin Moran, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Stevenson has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. A ball and a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
In now, Gregory Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Castellanos is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Up next for the Pirates, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer earns win number 7 on the season. Stephen Brault couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.